Hello and welcome! We are continuing our discussion today of our X-Men series with X2, X-Men United. X2, X-Men United was released in 2003 and we have the exact same cast back: Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, Anna Paquin, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen. Amazing people, amazing actors, wonderfulness. And we also have some new features as well. That's the nice thing that's cool with these is they kind of did similar to Avengers. Instead of giving everyone their own solo film and then coming together, we have just these franchises where you have the one film with a bunch of characters, then the second film with a bunch of characters, plus more characters, and we have chunks of characters that are introduced in each movie. And you still have enough time to get to know everyone because the X-Men has tons of characters. I mean, it's everyone that's a mutant, and there are so many different powers. You can have people that can just manipulate fire, or you can have people that can just walk through walls, or in Rogue's case, can't touch people without hurting them and poisoning them type of deal, and different things like that. So there's so many different powers, there's unlimited powers, and you have literally so many different people that range in that. So it's cool how they do it. And this, one of the main characters that are introduced that are new is Nightcrawler.
What's your name?
Wagner. Kurt Wagner.
And Nightcrawler is played by Alan Cumming, who I adore so much. I admire him. He is a wonderful human being, and he's just so sweet and wonderful, and I love seeing him in films. We're going to be talking about him in a couple other films. He was with the Spy Kids series that we're going to be talking about later on, but he's just amazing, and I just love every time he's on screen.
You're like adorable in the story. In your version of the story, you're adorable.
And I really like how they continue on with the underlining subliminal messaging of human rights in this, because you have mutant rights, human rights, and they basically come down to, again, gay people, different races, different minorities, things like that, and everyone needs to have equal rights, and no one is, and that's something that's really cool to have. It's a shame that we still have to talk about it and it's not just a normal thing, but you have it with mutants, that humans can't handle it, mutants, because they're different from what they think the normal is. And whereas you have certain villains like Magneto, who is just trying to overpower humans because mutants are better.
They say you're the bad guy.
Is that what they said?
You have Nightcrawler, who feels ashamed of who he is, and he just keeps praying and having faith to believe in with his powers, and marked up his body with angelic symbols because of the sins he's caused.
Did you do these yourself?
Yes.
And it's just a very powerful message to talk about and to really absorb in. And again, these are not funny films, these are straight up dramas, but they have a right tone. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit of a darker tone, but it's very needed, and there's a lot of sacrifices that happen, and there's a lot that happens with this film that are so important, and it shows a lot of teamwork and sacrifice and just great messages. I really do love these films, and this one was better than the first. I've said this with the Avenger films, and it is true. I think with these you get the origin story, that's fantastic, but as you continue forward, it just, you can have fun and you get to be more absorbed into the characters in the story. You don't need any background once you get past it. So these sequels are always better. It's more of a continuation, they're more like miniseries instead of straight up movies, because these sequels are always better and better every single one we go down the line. There is one more film in the trilogy of X-Men, and that's X3, and we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So stay tuned, and as always, I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you real soon.